And now, that's the section as far as how they do the afterlife. They do them by races, and then they do them by different rankings, and then they do them by different statuses, and that's where the elders come in, and this and so forth. So when it comes to you giving, let's say for instance, ancestor money, you want to give something that can be used in their section. Okay? I have seen other forms of beings on different type of ancestor money, and I have tried that. I don't know if it worked for someone else, but it didn't work as fast for me as me taking a couple of dollars, taking a $20 bill and placing it on my altar, and not really messing with it, just leaving it for them. You know, that's the type of energetic money that they want, because they use that. Go and research a little about how long we was using the fiat currency and all that other type of stuff. What kind of thing in your bloodline did they actually use? I know back going past African American, far as in Africa, they first started with cowrie shells. Get you some cowrie shells and use that as your ancestral currency or your ancestor money too. So you mess with your bloodline first, far as feeding them first, far as the energetic. And once you appease them, that's when you kind of go and you mess with other things or other beings. Gods, goddesses, deities, they like things on an energetic level, you know. The things that you do in your everyday life, you know, far as your thoughts, your homage, your worship and things like that. That's how they have their spiritual currency. Your ancestors that are, I don't want to say below, because I don't want to do it like that, you know, because ancestors do a lot of things and they may not have risen to the status yet of being a god and goddess. You see what I'm saying? But it's not that they not trying and they're not attempting. They get to rise when you rise. When you get to your full potential level as a god and goddess, then they get to rise to that potential level too. They rise with you. They rise with us. They move with us, you know. You help them more than you know when you willing to give somebody else a hand, when you willing to do something for someone else and not just be, it's all about self. Yes, you're supposed to care about self, but know that you see yourself in the eyes of another. Okay, I want to say that. Let me spit that. So the other thing I just broke down as far as the different sections. So you always need to research what your particular line likes. I'm not just talking about the race that I'm in now. This message can go for all races, but you need to know what kind of ancestral money your line kind of deals with, because I know a lot of my ancestors that I work with, they like American stuff. They love American stuff. Like I can go buy a bottle of perfume and put it on my altar. Or I can buy flowers, certain type of flowers that's made in certain places. I have even had ancestors that like, I got like this cotton plant thing or something. It's weird, but they like it. They like it. Because how I know they like it? Because the fruits of my labor is shown in my life, you know. And they have even come through and gave me a couple of names and put flashes in my face about some of the items that I have bought for them. Pay attention to that. Okay, side note, because somebody might need this. Sometimes in dreams, you may never know in regular life, but when you go to sleep, that's when your ancestors are there. That's when most of the spirits and gods and deities hang in that realm when you leave this body and you go into actually your true form. So in there, you might see items that you just purchased and put on your altar. That is them telling you, if you get a good feeling about that item when you in that dream space, then that's them telling you that they like that item. That means that you keep repeating that item. You bring that item until you get this feeling, because it's all about, they work through your bodily systems, as far as your gut, your stomach, your mind. Sometimes my hands can get tingly and my feet can get tingly, or to start shaking like this. I don't know if somebody can see that, right? That lets me know sometimes that somebody is coming through and somebody want to say something to me. It's all type of things that they work through this vessel. Remember to always keep your wards of protection and everything up. It might seem like I'm going all over the place, but